The time machine is a concept that has inspired science fiction writers, scientists, and dreamers for over a century. The idea of time travel, whether to the future or the past, has not only captured the imagination of scientists, but has also become a significant part of popular culture. It makes us question the nature of time, the possible consequences of changing the past and future, and how such journeys could impact humanity. Origin of the idea. The time machine as a concept was first introduced in science fiction literature in 1895 by the British writer H.G. Wells in his famous novel, The Time Machine. In this book, the main character uses a device that allows him to travel into the future. Wells describes time travel as a technological possibility based on physics and mathematics, making the idea of time machines more scientific and less mythological. However, even before Wells, the concept of time as something that could be manipulated or traveled through existed in myths and legends. For example, in ancient Greek mythology, time was viewed as cyclical, and gods like Kronos personified time. Many other cultures, including Indian, also had concepts of time travel through mystical and spiritual practices. Scientific basis of the idea. From a scientific point of view, time travel is theoretically possible if we follow the laws of physics proposed by scientists such as Albert Einstein. In his theory of relativity, Einstein showed that time is not a constant. It can slow down or speed up depending on the speed of objects or their position in strong gravitational fields. According to the theory of relativity, if an object were to travel at a speed close to the speed of light, its time would pass much slower compared to someone who remained stationary. This phenomenon is known as time dilation. In practice, reaching such speeds is currently impossible, but theoretically, it could mean that time travel to the future is possible. On the other hand, time travel to the past raises far more questions. One theoretical way of traveling to the past is through black holes and wormholes, or Einstein-Rosen bridges. These hypothetical tunnels through spacetime could connect different points in time and space, and their use for time travel to the past is a popular theme in science fiction. Theories and paradoxes. Time travel creates many theoretical problems and paradoxes. One of the most well-known is the time travel paradox, or the grandfather paradox. According to this paradox, if a person were to travel to the past and somehow prevent an important event, such as the meeting of their grandparents, that person would never be born and therefore would never have been able to travel back in time. This creates a logical contradiction. Some theorists suggest that time travel to the past may be impossible precisely because of such paradoxes, as they violate the cause and effect relationships. Others propose that there are parallel universes or multiverses that could solve the paradoxes by creating alternative timelines. Time machines in culture. The time machine has become an important theme in science fiction and popular culture. In addition to Wells' novel, other writers and filmmakers have used the idea of the time machine in their works. The film Back to the Future became a cult classic, telling the story of a young scientist, Doc Brown, who creates a time machine in the form of a DeLorean car. Using this machine, he and his friend Marty McFly travel to the past and the future. This movie not only became a classic, but also symbolized how the idea of time travel has entered popular culture. The Terminator films and its sequels also used the theme of time travel, where characters travel to the past to change the future, creating significant consequences. Doctor Who, the British TV series, in which the main character, the Doctor, travels through time using the TARDIS, a time machine that looks like an ordinary phone booth. This series has become one of the longest-running television shows and has expanded the concept of time travel, featuring numerous interesting and unusual time paradoxes. A guide to possible futures. While time machines remain a part of science fiction, science and technology continue to evolve, and no one can precisely predict what the future holds. Perhaps someday we will be able to use some form of time machines, whether through theoretical physical technologies or advances in quantum mechanics. But for now, time travel remains a dream, continuing to inspire scientists and artists with new research and experiments. The time machine, as a concept, serves not only as an object of technical interest, but also as a symbol of our desire to understand and control time, the most important and mysterious resource in our lives. Conclusion. The time machine is not just a fantastic device that allows travel through time. It is a symbol of humanity's drive to explore the unexplored boundaries of science and philosophy. It raises important questions about the nature of time, destiny, changing history, and the potential of future technologies. Although time travel remains in the realm of hypotheses and fantasies, it continues to influence science and culture, inspiring us to dream about the impossible.